back in just a second. Give you a chance to check out Bart's stats. I've actually been playing him with the martialist thing instead of this. Oh, they're both martialists. Cool. Martialist is a pretty cool job, yo. I've been playing him with this, which gets him above 1800. So that's nice. Okay. Let's see. Now, one thing that I haven't done, I haven't actually tested this one yet, and not only am I making Bart's the fastest, which isn't the case already, I might throw some things around. And I think the way that the buffs work out, I might as well be really safe. Turn this off, because I think Addison will try to stack it if he comes in early with it, which I'm not sure that he won't with extra range. There we go. Okay. So she is... wow. I haven't looked at Addison Rae recently, but with this build, in which I'm probably boosting her magic about as much as is possible with vision cards at this moment, at least with her own vision cards, her raw magic is over 2,000, and that is going to be with a whole bunch of extra spirit piercing and magic attack resistance piercing. Right? Got some of that here. Yeah. So she's really punching through things. So let's see them in action. Now this is a real test, is that things are kind of even across the board. There's not a specific element or set of elements or specific playstyles being pushed here. It's the most general, just unit attack up. Which, yes, is going to throw some curveballs for some people, but that's what keeps it interesting. These two are really strong together, and there's a Lena. Let's see how this goes. I'll have to see, especially taking off some of the attack and some of the defense penetration for Bart's, if that's going to be an issue with their ability to get through Dialdo quickly. Big tilts here, folks. I'm going to put that down. Bart's is definitely the big damage dealer here. So let's see if getting him up and forward faster is a huge benefit to him that goes beyond things like big attack stat and big defense penetration stat. turn before Addison. This is where he might have cast Courage on himself. He doesn't. No, he goes for that. So maybe we can actually, knowing that he has 2 that he can chain like that when he has that movement, turn the Courage back on. Because now he gets his 3rd buff off. This is looking good. That shell break is going to come in handy for Addison when she gets in range. I don't usually try to use this team against very accurate damage dealers. I think we might be able to take Bradley. Ouch. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. The Courage would be handy. Clean Sweeper, I think it is. Clean Sweep. And indeed it is. Also a good, as the interesting balance of a lot of these free units is that the thing that keeps them alive, which in Bart's case would be Courage, is also the thing that he can remove so he can counter himself, which is always nice for a free unit. Because if everybody gets them, it has potential to spread all the way across the meta. And you don't want them to be entirely uncounterable. If they can at least counter themselves, and there's mirror match play or something like that, that's probably preferable. This win looks like... Team feels like a bit of a throwback. I'm fairly certain that Sodley is going to have difficulty hitting literally anyone on my team. The one who's going to be able to hit me is June when she has Stormwind Rend available to her for guaranteed hit. Although we do have guaranteed hit avoidance that Addison Rae is giving to the entirety of the team, other than herself. And she stays back with no hate, or negative hate for quite a long time, so that doesn't really bother her. We might actually be able to dodge Doom as well. It's the natural accuracy of Glaciella is going to be the thing. And that's going to be most likely to hit us, the problem we're most likely to encounter, but at the same time without any big survivability mechanics for herself. I think Glaciella is going to have a little bit of trouble surviving some slash chaining, but she is pretty durable at times. And there's absolutely a reason why this combination of 3 characters used to be so good together. Let's see if they still are. Ah, there's our Chocobo. Nice. Couldn't hit him. Because usually the first attack that a June gets against an evasive... Ooh, you got rid of my courage, but that... Well, that should be the entirety of his shield, though, because it was a chaining skill, but tanked through that well. Blood Sword, bringing him back to full health, allowing him to chain with Lock for the KO. Well, we do have a re-raise, and there's a follow-up hit landing after the re-raise, not enough to take her down, though. Ooh, follow-up through... That seems so niche when it came out, but it's, I guess, getting less niche with Bart's out there. Okay, reflexed Bart. Nice. hotly tried. Oh, reflexed him as well. And there we go. Certainly gave us a hell of a fight, and you see why that was such a strong team, and remained so. That's why it's up here. And this brings us to rank 160 from 193. Nice. And there's Aray again. I remember you from last week. Hope you're watching one of these videos. Are you still running water? I mean, I guess. You had no advantage to running it last week, so you might as well run it when there's a neutral benefit. Which again is one of the little things that Gumi's done recently that just made me happy. Waves. Is this you? Is this you, Swan? How this goes. We're not necessarily good at hitting evasive units. However, I mean, I do have some guaranteed hit, but it does limit my options a bit. Them having an off-element tank, though, interesting choice, but potentially a weakness. At least to like a kitted out team like this. Because we're really pushing like the boundaries of what this game has given us in terms of both Espers and Elemental Vision cards. So anything that's not doing that's going to lag a little bit. But will it be enough? Because we might have a lot of trouble hitting them more than however many times Addison Rae can go viral. Here, let's see this match. That is such a buff for them. Oh man, that's such a good setup for Yuffie. And she's coming right down the middle too. Alright, you were pulling lock. Creating a lane for them. Interesting. Buff pattern's kind of working out the same for them, just look further back. Oof, wow, you missed parts. I mean, I'm not saying he's unevasive, but he's not an evasion unit. Nice, still got the slow. Interesting. Art's still a lot of damage there to their tank. Still couldn't hit. Ooh, courage remove, but no hit. Okay, well, we're both having trouble hitting each other to a certain degree. Oh man. Can we get a guaranteed hit in on that though? I think that was an Addison Rae. Ooh. but we ended with about half our HP, which was more than what they had, and is a win. Not a win I'm happy about, but at least we slapped at each other fruitlessly for a while. It's like one of those fights from Dragon Ball Z where everybody's moving too fast for anybody to see. Nobody's really hitting each other. Although having some extra range does give them more time to set up. However, in my first 10 fights, which are not good representation of how people build for the top ranks, we didn't have a lot of trouble with their range, since they were potentially shooting uphill on the turn that it would have become easiest for them to kind of pick up a turn, maybe in Immobilize or Frostbite, as we were getting in range, when it would be most impactful. But it didn't seem to happen. So let's see what a higher ranked build of that same type of team yields. So come on, Choco. Being on a choke. How much longer the load times are in my emulator. They're always, pretty much always on your emulator, a lot longer for these types of things. That's why I usually record the arena videos on my phone, just to save a little bit of connection time. Bard's coming in and being supportive. Ray coming in and being supportive. Okay. This actually looks really similar to the setup that I've seen before. Ooh, you did get it on both of them. Very nice. Very nice. Keen Blade fully active on the whole team. We got the follow-up attack ready. All the buffs are set up and on everybody. Oh, sharpshoot range, nice. Can you follow that up? Oh, reaching even further back. Oh, just assassinated my ass. Boy still can't get in range. Ooh, courage and that procs, good. Ooh, double reflex. Ooh. The icebreaker does smack. I think that's his one guaranteed hit, or he has maybe another. Kind of irrelevant, because that just broke him of his life. His life and everything that was guarding it all in one go. It's a very impactful follow-up hit, too. Especially against somebody who has Protect and Shell. Hello, Happy Gamer. Don't see many people playing Varouche or actually Spooky here in the graveyard. Sounds great. I'm in love with it. Show me what you got. By the way, for anyone who is perpetually wondering what is in the background of most of my videos, especially recently, it has been the Chill Hop and Final Fantasy Brave Exvius Universe collaboration soundtrack, I guess. Collaboration, whatever. The music collab that the two FFB games did, I want to say a year ago, and contains chill hop versions of music from both. Always feels pretty appropriate, pretty smooth. I do like it a lot. There's our chocobo. Let's get this battle started. Ooh, getting the first moves. Very fast team. Although the only person that I would say is even pretty fast on my team's opponents. They are all above 100 coming into this, but he's only at 110 in his fastest ability. And that extra movement is allowing him to pretty consistently apply Keen Blade to the entirety of the team, and I think that being able to get that extra little boost in right here, that's big. Ooh. Vanishing Barrier took that whole hit, however, still set up the chain for that. And the follow-up hit removes the re-raise life gain. Can Bard's one hit the ghost? The answer is no. It takes the whole LB. You would think more comes in follow-up, but speaking of follow-up, and speaking of follow-up getting removed, here we go. Wow. Okay, so we got 5 more free battles today. Not entirely free, but self-paying biz. Oh hey, I saw last one last week. Okay, see, this might get a little scarier. She can be a little bit. Oh, I can take that. Yeah, let's do this. And here we are. Got outstep by Glaciala. But 110 would be next up. 106, 106 is next. So that would place solidly at about 106. Bards is their slowest, so he's probably not running the battlefield mobility. He might hit. Well, he was also level 89, so he might not hit very hard, but I'm running Marshall the sub job though. Ooh. Shield putting in work. Good hit. We should still have courage and re-raise even after it. The team is taking damage very well. Ooh, that confusion sucks for me. As does that courage removal suck for them, but that was the weak unit of them. Anyways, follow-up removal or follow-up attack is now gone. And man, I feel like we're getting chained down, but thanks to that threshold heal, we're kind of coming back. Okay, almost. Re-raise left. Reflex, good. Ooh. Got it with the basic attack. Cool. Top 100. Nice. That was a much tenser fight than I thought it was gonna be. I cannot lie. Yep, 120, we can do that. Let's see how this goes. 110 fastest on field, 106 still fastest, 105. Yeah, they're real slow. Yikes. I guess they are fused with the energy of ice. And even their crystal warrior is the slow one. Will the haste help bridge the gap? Takes a little bit of setup, but maybe they'll end up as fast as us eventually. Although Lorelei didn't get any haste. But at least she didn't get up close as quickly. Ooh. That was the kind of guaranteed hit damage we could expect for the Velas when and if available. Ooh. I forget he can heal himself too. Speaking of self-healing. Bard's getting a little bit back up. Oh man, she barely took any damage from that. And then just sliced back at her for over 10k. 17th win of the day. We are at rank 81. Really back in the States. think it's delicious, but you can't be doing this. Please cooperate. Did I see like Ruin Stern or Bradley? But I saw Helena. 101 is not great, but it's the best I've seen so far. So okay, I'll give it a shot.
Kind of strange in the center. Maybe that'll help with our AoE skills. Okay, that was good damage. Come on, Addison, get in here. Alright, lock your time to shine. it says here. Ooh, not quite enough, but ooh, boy. Oh wow, okay. Oh boy. That fight made me tense. 69. Ooh, nice. All right. These are also all free units. Another free unit team. Alright, here we go. Oh, okay. So their Addison is the fastest. But our Addison is the bestest. Very bestest. Ooh, they also have gameplay though. To have the keenest blades. Alright, taking some of that AP, not doing a lot of damage, but we are getting up some bonuses from the follow-up. Well, Blades of Legend hitting in the back, not doing a lot. That I think, oh, that sword looks really good on him. I think that's they've skinned Howlett's sword there, and wow, this is such an exchange. Ooh, so much. Oh man. Ooh, look, Addison just dodging shit. Take. Ooh. This Addison's really not fucking around with us. I don't even think we've hit that courage yet, but that removed it. Good job. See, Addison counters. Addison. Nice free unit etiquette. Let's see here. Okay, so we're gaining rank a lot more slowly now. And for those of you watching, this is one of the most crucial, even though it is the tiniest of modifiers, because it's this difference that will really push you ahead. And you'll notice this the most try not to go down here. Try not to get a negative. Try not to go below 1. And get about as high above 1 as you feel comfortable. So let's see if we can deal with this Eliza. Hello, Alexis. I can check after this fight, but I think it's about 20. Also, this is going to be my 20th fight of the day, my last, I guess, semi-free fight, since I have to pay the orbs that are, well, actually free this week. So far, we haven't lost. And we're ranked 63. But yeah, she definitely has the most reincarnations on the team. I think for Bart's it's gonna be closer to 10, for Locke it's probably only 5. Thank you. Okay, the triple is here. Oh, this team is a lot faster than the ice teams I've faced so far on this stream. Oh, okay, we got the full king blades this time. She got a really good hit in there. If that was a barrier breaker, that might make him a lot more fragile. That should have him down to re-raise. That was like 2600 heal off of a blade blitz. Get the crit though. There we go, 20. We got to 52. You know what? I'm okay with going 50 bits of this to make it 25 on day 1. See how far we get. Where is he at? I can't let you go upstairs. You just want to eat more chocolate. I'm not gonna allow it. Well, we'll take a look. So for one thing, it helps a lot just to be able to stack re-raise and courage because of her buff, which is also a benefit of Sweetheart Miranda. I'm kind of building up, which I think could be an interesting kind of evasion team, but we're getting some unit attack resistance up 20, and then oh, anyways, unit attack up here, that's probably like 20 or 30, so there's already a lot of unit attack resistance between that and Muhammad. area attack resistance isn't bad too. And then
evasion and lock. Trying to get a pretty good agility too, so they can dodge stuff. Trying to run kind of the main dodge gear that I can, and also pretty much the fastest TMR that I have. I see a lot of people using this in high-end stuff, just because it's one of the fastest things you can get, and that helps a lot for an evasion unit. And then I really like using the blood sword on Bart's. That's really helpful with his own blood sword. But for this one of the ways that he's getting over far enough to be able to use Keen Blade on everybody is using battlefield mobility. But he can do even bigger damage, and I'll check this out too in a higher rank with Marshal's Lore. Just gonna give him attack and defense penetration up, so nearly 10k HP and then 1861 for attack, but his agility goes down to 103, which makes him suddenly go from the fastest to the slowest on the team, because they're all pretty close together. Let's see. Yeah, he's definitely not getting it from here. Let's look at the stat details though, and not here either. So I guess it's a combination of vision cards and just having a lot of ways to cheat death. Also being fast enough to not get chained on very much. And then I'm pretty sure Addison Rae is over 2k magic and nearly 10k HP as well. And hopefully soon, especially with the worldwide stuff that they were talking about, there's a update in JP that shows you a unit's area attack resistance and unit attack resistance right around here, and I'd really like that QOL. That'd be really cool for videos like this. So, hey, not a team that I really want to face because you've got a 140 accurate damage dealer, and Bart's is kind of allergic to those. Same for Fats. And Bella Chow. Let's see. You two. Yeah, I think I can dodge them. Yeah, unfortunately, with only 5 reincarnations, I think I've only managed to get 2 of the 20 possible evasion for locks, so ways to go on that still. I was hoping I might luck out and get a little bit more. He's got okay luck off of it so far though, I think. Oh, I forgot to check how many reincarnations they had. My bad. But yeah, I think it's 20, 10, and 5. It depends. I'm gonna have to check the scores of the top. I think this team could definitely go pretty high, and I always wanted to go to the top 10 because I only made it to top 13. I think it was like when Elena came out, or the week after. Either that or when I first started playing Summer Kill Fae, one or the other. Okay. Don't usually see Addison Rae kind of get out front here. But I think that's the hate off of Sadly's buff, and wow! Ranged KO. Nice. I also think that might mean that she's having, or she would have trouble hitting locks, so that might be safe.
And Sobley's usually pretty blind. Oh, nice. The re-raise still. And she's an interesting unit to give haste, or I'm sorry, to give hate and re-raise because she can really get up front pretty well. Okay, good stuff. She's more of an anti-magic unit. She can probably do pretty good damage to them, but she's gonna have trouble going up against both. So from last week, oh, but last week was Ice Magic up. Okay, maybe this team isn't that bad. Sweetheart Slayer was kicking some ass last week, though. Yeah, yeah. Addison Rae getting sniped out like that was scary. Right before I realized that that was probably the only kill that they could really easily get if they had reached that far back. Because when it's done right, evasion can still work, especially if you get rid of an accurate unit early on. I'm pretty sure we beat a couple of Bradleys. I haven't really messed with any Wingsterns because, you know, those teams can also run things like Addison Rae, Locke, and Elena, and this isn't the most accurate team. I don't remember if it was on, yeah, I think it was on the stream earlier. We went up against, it was 2 fire evasion units and Dialdo. And other than hitting Dialdo, we had a lot of trouble hitting each other. They could hit Bards pretty well, we could hit Dialdo pretty well, everything else was a bit of a crapshoot. Even Addison was getting dodges, I think. So I'm hoping we have a good advantage here because their tank is better against magic, and Addison does a good job of staying back, and that negative hate really helps from her master ability. As long as she has plenty of things to do buff-wise and kind of stays back a bit, she'll come in late enough that she's kind of playing cleanup. And nobody really tries to attack her early on. That's why I was like, yeah, if you went all the way back to the unit that has negative hate at the beginning of the fight, it means you're probably going to have trouble hitting the rest of them. But this is not a great look for my back row. Some classic Agrius stuff, confusing 2/3 of my team. And I've almost never seen the slow not land on her LB. Okay, look, Rosie, we can go outside after I get done with these 5 matches. Yeah. I know you just want to go upstairs and eat chocolate. That's why I'm not letting you go up there. But I'll take you outside. Yeah. It's just that re-raise and courage are really good together. That's probably the scariest unit that has that. Again, I just got my 115 unlocked for my sweetheart Miranda, so as soon as I can get her to at least, I would say probably 120, or maybe even before that, because she already has her re-raise force, she's probably a really good potential lock replacement here. But at the same time, the evasion
especially with the guaranteed hit avoidance, is actually really, really impactful in a number of fights that they can end quickly. And they're all, well, except for Locke. Locke doesn't do a ton of damage, but he's kind of the insurance policy for the party. Ooh. Ooh, okay, Curry. Might make Bart cure frostbite again. But yeah, there are 3 light units specifically that have, well, I mean, even more if you start thinking about things that you can do with Yuna, but kind of natively that have the re-raise that are kind of recent and relevant units that go well with Addison. Oh. Yeah, so that wasn't last week, because last week was week before last was Kofe and Galzak. The week before that was Elena, Sylvie, and Addison Rae. And yeah, I do like the fact that, like, with the sure hit avoidance on Elena and the courage coming from that, also her not having to use her own courage buff means that she's going to more consistently hit the evasion up and AP cost down, which is just going to make her kit a lot more castable for her, and also giving her a good evasion buff that goes right in there with that sure hit avoidance buff makes her really hard to hit as well. And it would be interesting if this is something maybe that they give, i.e. the ability to give another unit sure hit avoidance at the very least. Not maybe all of Soul Regram, but that part. Just as a way to make maybe other evasion compositions more viable, kind of in a general way, because this seems to work really well for a lot of light stuff. And also it'd be interesting just to see that kind of skill within the normal pool. Okay, so Curry's already missing, but he's going straight for... Ooh, we are not doing good damage to Snow. And I think she just ate up his entire barrier, so he's about to take a lot bigger damage than that. Yep. Ooh, Curry doing big damage. Ouch. Well, Bart's is down. Okay. Addison survived that pretty well. We might have a chance. Because Eliza... Ooh, their Eliza's pretty tough. Oh, double reflex on the Frostmaw Barrage. That just ate up his AP, and they just ate up their lives. Whew, I did get pretty tense for that one. Oh man, 34. Well, that doesn't seem like I went up very much. Okay, let me see how many times these guys have been reincarnated, just to be sure. I'll look at what kind of points top ranks have.
Okay, Addison 21 times. Lock 5. Oh, Bart's only 5, too. I guess I didn't have that many shards yet. Okay. Hey, didn't I face you earlier? No, I don't think so, but you have a 140 Lena. I've got to face you. I've been looking for a 140 Lena for like a week. Well, not quite a week. Okay, here we go. They are, yeah, mostly faster than me. Dorsch is kind of slow, but that's okay for them. And I am running the slower bards, less mobile bards for this part. Everybody's ready on my side. Their Edward is way the fuck over there. I think them splitting up like that's probably pretty bad for them. Ooh. Good little combo there, but Lena's love comes through. At least for a turn. Edward shot. Ooh. Interesting combo there. Thankfully, we've got the courage from Addison. Even with the follow-up, didn't take it down. That extra damage is going to be scary if he gets... Ooh, yep, and he's going to get another attack. Thankfully, we got the reflex, but Bart's didn't make it. Still, the other two are at full health. Slow is down, and so is Lena. Does she have re-raise? Yep, there's the re-raise. Good bit of health too. Ooh, that's a good heal. Wow, 12k, almost 13. And she's down. 24. Got all the way up to 29, so we gained 5 ranks that time. That's not terrible. So I'm 29th, you're 20, wait. What's this other than actually below my rank, so I'm not. Okay, 120 Eliza, I think I can deal with that. Not a 140. So I think it's probably my best shot for a good bonus for last fight. And, you know, I'm definitely on the record today already saying that I feel like this team was pretty dominant last week. But especially now that, you know, all things are equal. We all have a unit attack resist buff instead of it being kind of an unequal ice magic, ice earth magic thing. That's really helped a lot. But also giving Bartz the room to be able to get all of his buffs in and to be able to get the follow-up buff in, which has a lot of other great things on it too, but also his ability to use this skill as his follow-up attack. And as you'll notice, it doesn't necessarily have a high modifier on it, but it does often do some pretty good damage, especially with the right kind of buff sets. But, you know, getting rid of the protected shell can be really impactful against a bunch of tanks or units like Bellis, especially. So that can often be impactful. Even if it only removes one of these two things, it's still a pretty cool thing to have that you're just tagging on with additional damage anyway. And especially on a map like this, that by boosting everyone's unit attack resistance is also subtly encouraging units to use their AoE attacks, that creates more opportunities for that follow-up condition to land. Like, this feels like a very Bart's map in a lot of ways. In that it just really sets him up for success. Alright, Eliza's coming to the center and getting a bit forward. That might put her in danger sooner than later. Get rid of one of the two of them early is definitely the way to win this. Ooh, good damage versus... Ooh, good follow-up damage versus Snow. Still have re-raise on lock. And now nothing. But we got their tank down too, so that's fair, I guess. Because anything to get us, buy us the time to get in range is going to be really bad for their game plan. That, I think, should have broke through his entire physical shield, which he just put up again. It's going to take an entire chain for her to break that. Only if she can hit him. And there we go. I don't think we've lost like more than one unit this whole day. Maybe two at some point that I don't remember. But we're in this at 23rd rank, it looks like.